Islamic pundit in Turkey is disgusted by pregnant women and believes that they should stay at home in their third trimester. I'm going to attempt to pronounce his name now. It's Omer Tugrul Inancer.
Yeah, it's
Come
not
on.
bad, not bad.
That's not, that's the dude right there. Come on, that's not bad. You say it.
Yeah, Omer Tugrul Inancer.
That's exactly what I said.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Anna, that was pretty good.
Thank you.
Yes, okay.
Anyway, so he spoke to Turkish media and he said the following: announcing pregnancy with a flourish of trumpets is against our civility. They should not wander on the streets with such bellies. First of all, it is not aesthetic.
Wow.
After 7 or 8 months of pregnancy, future mothers go out with their husbands by car to get some fresh air. And they go out in the evening hours. But now they are all on television. It's disgraceful. It's not realism. It's immorality.
As far as this guy's concerned, number one, I love that he calls women who, by the way, got pregnant within a marriage, which is supposed to be literally the most moral thing you can do, immoral. Mm-hmm. But why? Because it's not aesthetically pleasing.
Aesthetic.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's very aesthetically pleasing.
Perhaps he should not go out in public.
So aesthetically pleasing.
He needs to stay home. He shouldn't be seen out in public. This is immoral.
He was better looking before he lost his teeth. Let's see that picture of him. He looks like he lost his teeth. Let's show that picture again, please. Where's your teeth? Your mouth is open. I don't see any teeth. Oh.
It's uncivil and it's immoral for us to be subjected to this.
Realism. He should not be on television.
So the amazing thing is there were a number of protests in Turkey because of what he had to say, and you would think that he would maybe reanalyze it and kind of step back a little bit, maybe a little backpedal, but no, he wasn't going to backpedal. He was going to double down. In fact, he appeared on the media again, and he said, you get married and get pregnant. Okay, you did well. However,
Thank you.
this cannot be singled out as the reason you are swinging your belly. The image is not aesthetic. I am still saying the same thing. Why don't you understand? These are venerable things, and venerable things are kept in a respectful way. Pregnancy is not made that apparent. Moreover, that's why young girls are scared of giving birth. So that's actually like one of his biggest concerns. He thinks that young women are going to see like others who are pregnant, they're going to get scared of having babies themselves. Seeing a pregnant belly doesn't scare women. Hearing stories of childbirth, that scares women, and you can't escape that.
And seeing that man's face scares women also.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, so he, of course, doesn't like you swinging your belly back and forth. That's his real issue, right? But someone pointed out to the jackass in between the two statements, hey, this is a thing that is actually the most moral thing you could do, as I was saying earlier, and we want to encourage this, right? We want marriages and then pregnancies and then more kids. That's what Islam is in favor of, right? And he's like, okay, you win on that one. I guess you're doing the right thing, but can you just keep it to yourself? Okay, what's with the swinging of the bellies and the trumpets? There's a pregnant woman who come out and be like, hear ye, I will now swing my belly. Okay, I might do that, but not pregnant women. And of course, the reality is he's like, you're freaking out the girls out. I want the hot girls running around wanting to have sex. So if the hot girls see your belly, they might think like, oh man, if I have sex with this dude, I might get pregnant. And that's going to dissuade them from having sex.
Yeah, your explanation makes more sense than my explanation.
So you think that's the real reason?
Oh, I think he wants the young girls to
be looser?
To be no, he would say absolutely not. And he would, but wait, now if it's immoral to have sex outside of marriage or to get pregnant, but it's also immoral to have sex and inside of marriage and get pregnant. What's not immoral?
Okay, can I jump in right now? And I don't mean to throw this male family member under the bus, but I have a male family member who's older, and he's actually creeped out by women who are pregnant, and it's like this old school mentality. Like he thinks that women shouldn't talk about their pregnancy, they shouldn't flaunt their pregnancy. No, but it's like this old world, like Armenian thing. It's not, because if you're visibly pregnant, that means you've been having sex, and then people are going to think about you having sex, and it's just, that's why they consider it immoral, because it forces you to think about sex.
And it's totally right.
And it's absurd, but people think that way.
Yes.
In fact, I have a friend who was talking about another friend's pregnancy in front of this guy, and he was like freaking out. He's like, oh, freaking Americans. Why are they talking so openly about pregnancy?
In fact, I mean, even in America, you can say the word pregnant on television for a long time.
Yeah.
Because of the same mentality.
Really?
Because the word pregnant implies while there was sex before the pregnancy. Oh my God, that is immoral and sick. Can't talk about
No,
that.
because they hate
Yeah.
sex.
Sex,
They hate
yeah.
it. I mean, secretly they love it.
That's it.
And they want the young girls out there, that not to be dissuaded from it, right? But like but they've been trained to think that anything related to sex is immoral. And sometimes they forget, no, wait, within marriage we were supposed to encourage that, but they got programmed into hating sex. So now, look, to be fair to Turkey, the whole country's livid about this guy.
Oh,
and they can't stand him. And I mean, outraged. My sister is so angry. She's seeing red over this. But then,
yeah, read this. Okay.
Turkey's director of religious affairs, what did he have to say?
He says pregnant women should be more careful about their dressing. Every woman should. They should not wear clothes showing their bellies or backs. I mean, what are you going to do if you're in your third trimester? You usually have a massive belly. You're going to wear like this big muumuu or something?
What? Again, I would ask that guy, why? Why can't they show their bellies? What the?
Just look away. If you don't, just
What?
don't look. Don't look. Don't touch.
It's all
Don't
about,
ask. Don't
it's
tell.
all about like making women feel uncomfortable and like shaming them
yes.
for something that's totally natural and normal. It's so
it's
stupid.
about
How he
having
kept
control
saying
over
the
them.
aesthetics, a bad aesthetic. To look at a pregnant woman, ugly. Ugly. That's what he's saying.
Basic. No, that's exactly
That's what he's saying.
saying.
I don't want to see it because when you're pregnant, you're so goddamn ugly,
You know
which
what
is
he has
what
to
every
do?
pregnant woman wants to hear.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the pregnant woman? Oh, they love this guy. Oh,
yes.
yeah.